Traditional assembly lines just became obsolete. Tesla unveiled a 50,000-ton monster that builds a complete car every 5 seconds, moving so fast that human workers literally cannot get close to the production line. This beast casts 5 Cybercab chassis simultaneously, capable of pumping out 7 million vehicles per year from one facility. Think about that for a second. What happens to Ford, GM, and every legacy automaker still welding 200 parts together when Tesla's already building complete cars faster than you can read this sentence? To understand why this 50,000-ton machine represents such a leap, we need to go back to 2020. When Tesla first introduced the 6,000-ton giga-press for Model Y production, the automotive world dismissed it as a risky experiment. Traditional manufacturers had spent a century perfecting stamping and welding. Tesla wanted to cast entire sections in one piece, replacing 70 individual parts with a single aluminum component. The skeptics had valid concerns about defects and investment costs, but Tesla proved them wrong. Production time dropped, quality improved, structural rigidity increased. What happened next reveals everything about Tesla's strategic thinking. While competitors rushed to order their own casting machines, GM, Hyundai, Volvo all jumped in, Tesla was already engineering something that would make those competitor investments obsolete before the machines even arrived. The 50,000-ton gigapress stands roughly 20 meters long and 12 to 15 meters tall, weighing over 3,000 tons. The foundation requires several meters of reinforced concrete just to handle the operational forces. This machine generates 8.3 times more pressing force than the 6,000-ton model. But raw power means nothing without precision, and that's where Tesla's real advantage lies. The process begins with melting aluminum at 850 degrees Celsius. But Tesla doesn't just melt and pour. They developed a 2-furnace system where the second furnace maintains molten aluminum between 750 to 850 degrees Celsius, with nitrogen gas filling the empty space to prevent oxide formation. Operators use argon gas, rotary degassers, and silicon carbide filters to remove particles larger than 25 microns. At these speeds and pressures, even microscopic impurities cause catastrophic failures. Before each cycle, a robot sprays exactly 35 milliliters of soybean oil across the mold. Too much creates defects. Too little causes sticking. The system creates a vacuum, eliminating all air before a high-speed piston injects the liquid metal under immense pressure. The molten aluminum flows through the massive mold, filling every microscopic detail before cooling begins. Inject too fast and air bubbles form. Too slow and the aluminum solidifies before filling the mold. This delicate balance happens at 800 degrees Celsius under thousands of tons of pressure in mere seconds. After injection, the casting ejects at 400 degrees Celsius and plunges into a cooling bath, dropping the temperature to 50 degrees Celsius. This rapid cooling enhances material properties and eliminates defects. The mold cools to 185 degrees Celsius, gets cleaned, and prepares for the next cycle in just 1 to 2 minutes. Now here's where Tesla's achievement becomes unprecedented. This 50,000-ton press casts 5 Cybercab chassis simultaneously in a single cycle. Elon compared it to toy car molds producing 100 Matchbox cars at once, scaled up to real vehicles. Shanghai Gigafactory, the world's most efficient automotive plant, produces 1 Model Y every 35 seconds. The Cybercab line completes 1 chassis every 5 seconds. 2 parallel lines could theoretically output 178,000 vehicles per week, over 7 million Cybercabs annually. Tesla's stated goal is 2 million Cybercabs per line by 2026. If they hit that 5-second cycle time, they'll actually need to slow down production because they can build chassis faster than they can source batteries and components. The math is straightforward. At full capacity, this system overwhelms every supplier in Tesla's network. Competitors can't simply copy this approach. Yes, other automakers bought casting machines. XPeng invested in a 16,000-ton unit, but the machine is only part of the equation. Tesla spent years developing the complete ecosystem around gigacasting. The new Model Y rear section is 7 kilograms lighter while being stronger, requiring 50% less machining time. Tesla achieved this through conformal cooling technology, where cooling channels follow the exact mold contour. This innovation alone cuts cycle times from 170 seconds to 75 seconds on their 6,000-ton press. What really separates Tesla is systems integration that doesn't exist elsewhere. They developed ultra-fast cooling that operates at speeds where traditional methods would crack castings. They created smart mold release mechanisms, handling thermal stress of repeated cycles at this pace. They built AI-powered quality inspection, detecting defects in parts moving faster than human eyes can track. Elon described the Cybercab line as looking less like a car factory and more like a high-speed consumer electronics line, where people can't even get close to it. That's not exaggeration. When your production line completes a chassis in 5 seconds, human reaction time becomes the bottleneck. Every step must be fully automated. One engineer revealed the Cybercab has approximately 80 structural components compared to 200 in the Model Y, a 60% reduction, meaning fewer assembly steps and dramatically faster production. Industry experts noted Tesla deliberately chose not to use front gigacasting on the new Model Y refresh, despite pioneering the technology. They're reserving that capacity for the Cybercab and upcoming Model 2. The Model 2 shares the fundamental chassis architecture with Cybercab. Add a steering wheel, pedals, and 3 additional seats. If Cybercab production takes 5 seconds, Model 2 might take 10 seconds. Even at 10 seconds, that's 3.5 times faster than current Model Y production at the world's most efficient factory. This is where Elon's claims about producing an affordable EV make economic sense. Critics argued rising material costs and battery prices would make a truly affordable Tesla impossible. Without revolutionary manufacturing, they'd be right. But with gigacasting at this scale, the economics flip completely. Lower production time means lower labor costs per unit. Fewer parts mean lower material costs. Higher volumes mean better economies of scale. Tesla can lower prices while maintaining profit margins. We're witnessing automotive's iPhone moment. For over a century, making cars meant stamping individual sheets, welding them piece by piece, a process Henry Ford would recognize. Tesla asked, what if we eliminate most steps? What if we cast major sections as single pieces? First quarter 2025 data validates this strategy. Tesla sold 64,051 Model Y units, down 33.8% as buyers wait for the upgraded version, and 52,520 Model 3s, up 70.3%. Combined, they outsold many competitors' entire EV lineups. Cybertruck, less than a year old, moved 6,460 units, ranking 10th among all U.S. EVs. These numbers tell a story that should terrify traditional automakers. When your competitor manufactures a complete chassis in 5 seconds, while you need 35 seconds minimum, you're not just behind in technology, you're competing in fundamentally different economics. You cannot undercut their prices without losing money. You cannot match their volumes without building multiple factories to equal their output from one facility. You cannot suddenly acquire the decade of casting expertise Tesla built through relentless iteration. Legacy automakers can't simply upgrade existing factories. The manufacturing philosophy is too different. You can't retrofit traditional stamping lines to accommodate gigacasting. You need entirely new facilities, massive capital investment, years of construction, and willingness to cannibalize existing infrastructure still paying off decades-old debt. Meanwhile, Tesla keeps iterating. The gap widens with each gigapress generation, each process refinement, each production line optimization. By the time competitors deploy their machines and figure out high-speed casting complexities, Tesla will already be operating at speeds that make today's advanced manufacturing look primitive. Remember that question about what happens to Ford and GM when Tesla's building complete cars faster than they can finish one weld? Well, the answer is brutal. They don't catch up. They become obsolete. The 50,000-ton Gigapress isn't just a manufacturing breakthrough. It's the blueprint for automotive's future. Tesla can now produce vehicles faster than factories assemble smartphones, with 60% fewer parts, at costs competitors simply cannot match. The Model 2 launching at $25,000 becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Cybercab production scaling to millions becomes reality, not projection. And this is just the beginning. While legacy automakers are still trying to figure out 6,000-ton casting, Tesla's already operating at 50,000 tons and likely designing whatever comes next. The gap isn't closing, it's widening. Here's what I want to know. When Model 2 hits the market built with this technology, which legacy automaker survives? Drop your prediction in the comments. If you want more deep dives into the innovations transforming the auto industry, hit that subscribe button for Tesla Zone and turn on notifications. We're tracking every development as Tesla reshapes manufacturing itself. The revolution isn't coming, it's here. And the only question left is who adapts fast enough to survive it. This just broke. American seniors on fixed income are spending $2,500 plus yearly just on gas for their SUVs. Insurance keeps climbing. Surprise repairs hit $1,200 without warning. Tesla just released Model Y Juniper technical specs, and buried inside are numbers nobody's talking about. $150 vanishing from monthly car bills through engineering, not rebates. How is one electric SUV eliminating costs that Detroit said were permanent? What did Tesla quietly change that makes this possible?
When you total the actual numbers, the picture becomes clear. Fuel savings contribute $130 to $160 monthly. Maintenance savings add $75 to $92. Brake wear avoidance contributes $15 to $20. Insurance optimization adds another $20 to $30. Combined monthly cost reduction. You're looking at $240 to $302 compared to operating a comparable gasoline SUV, even if you're financing Model Y Juniper at $600 monthly versus a RAV4 at $500. Your total monthly outlay, including energy and maintenance, lands nearly identical, except one vehicle is building long-term equity while the other is literally burning value. But there's a twist in this story that almost nobody is discussing publicly yet, and it has to do with regulatory risk. Gasoline SUVs face an increasingly uncertain future as emissions regulations tighten globally. California just finalized enforcement details for its 2035 combustion engine sales ban. New York, Colorado, Massachusetts, and Washington State are implementing phased restrictions. What happens to the resale value of a 2026 CR-V when it becomes restricted or penalized in major metropolitan areas by 2032? This isn't theoretical anymore. European cities are already implementing combustion vehicle restrictions in urban centers. Tesla's Model Y sidesteps this entire risk category. It's future compliant by design, which directly protects your investment against regulatory depreciation. There's another dimension to this that traditional automotive analysis consistently misses. Tesla's over-the-air software update capability means a 2026 Model Y Juniper can receive new features, improved efficiency algorithms, and enhanced safety systems years after purchase. Your vehicle literally gets better over time instead of degrading. Gasoline vehicles are frozen in time the moment they leave the dealership lot. A 2018 Model 3 today still commands strong resale prices, specifically because ongoing software updates kept it feeling modern and relevant. Juniper extends that advantage with newer hardware baseline and Tesla's demonstrated commitment to long-term software support across their fleet. The battery degradation fear needs direct addressing because it's the most common objection. Real-world data from high-mileage Tesla vehicles shows approximately 10 to 12% capacity loss after 200,000 miles of driving. For seniors driving 8,000 to 10,000 miles annually, that mileage threshold sits 20 to 25 years in the future. Juniper benefits from incremental improvements in battery thermal management and refined charging curve algorithms that reduce cellular stress, particularly during overnight Level 2 home charging that most senior owners use